So last time we ended with the party entering the step pyramid and defeating the guys who were in the first level. The last of which almost got away, but he was directed into the golem that's walking around, who just slapped him into a spattered pancake batter. Um,
Yeah, pancakes. Hey, do
Oh.
you
right.
have the map up by chance?
Oh,
Or not
I
yet?
mean,
Or
yeah. I mean, no.
I got you. I'm just kidding. I need a visual.
Just a picture of a butt comes
There it
up.
is. Oh, right. It's just
Um,
a butthole.
right. And after completing that, you took an hour's rest,
Yeah.
and then Romulus and Grimgar decided to climb the stairs. After some poor stealth rolls, they poked their heads into the room, and what they saw. So I'm going to re-describe this room. All right, so the stairs rise 20 feet into a spacious 20-foot high chamber, the floor of which contains the map of an ancient dwarven realm meticulously etched into the flagstone floor. At the far end of the chamber, a high throne atop a marble dais overlooks all. To the north and south, there are peaked accolades hung with gossamer sky blue curtains. Um, so, uh, uh, I think I said peaked arcades. I don't know what I said. So an arcade is like the Roman areas where there's like a pillar and then like an arch to another pillar and so on. That's what an arcade is. Okay,
Okay.
so that's what these are. There's like pillars with arches connecting them. Um, Gossamer is like it's a fabric. Um, you know that monster, that big monster creature from like Bugs Bunny, like
Yeah.
the orangish reddish guy, whatever.
The hairy one?
Yeah, his
Yeah.
name is Gossamer, and it's because he looks like Gossamer.
Mm.
Okay,
Never
so
Huh.
knew that.
these are alternating blue and white. What did you say, Chris?
Never knew that.
Well, now you do. Alternating blue and white curtains. Um, as Romulus and Grimgar rose up the stairs, they could smell incense coming from basically over here behind the curtains. In front of them stood, well, sitting on the throne. Oh, actually, hold on. Behind the throne was a great spiraling horn resting in an alcove. And then on the throne sat a regal female figure, tall and slender, with dark skin and even darker hair. You would think that she is a moon elf, except for the large white feathered wings which protrude from her back and gently fan the air around her. Held by one hand, its handled end resting on the ground, is a large, majestic silver spear. To the left of the throne is a metal cage. Inside is a battered and bruised female wood elf wearing torn and bloody priestess robes. Her wrists and ankles are chained, and her mouth is stuffed with a rag. She appears to be unconscious. Um, Three large armored creatures, seemingly made of swirling air, stand guard. Resting on the floor near the top of the steps is that bard flute player who escaped from you earlier. And as you peek up, the regal looking figure um, says, "Well, it's about time you've arrived." And that's where we start.
Well, shit.
Let's see.
What you
Are
gonna
we
do?
all? Are we all? We're not
Can
all
I
up. Just those two, right?
Just those two went up.
can I see Romulus from where I am?
Yes.
There's nothing in between us.
Yeah.
Y'all better handle
Um,
this shit.
I look at him and then I point down the stairs with my hand.
And I give him a thumbs up.
I go down the stairs.
Okay.
I
So-
step up the stairs.
Okay. Just find my thing.
All right, you lose your turn, Grimgar.
Got him.
She says, would you really pay me the disrespect of arriving just to leave without a word?
I leave.
Double word.
Okay. She says, Wind Harrow, begin the attack on Fendelin.
Whoa,
Say what?
whoa.
So Wind Harrow stands up and walks down the stairs, and Tark's walking over this way.
I say, stop, please.
She says, well, if you don't want to talk.
I want to talk. But I don't want you to attack Fandolin.
Yes, well, you've already paid me disrespect. Why should I bother talking to you?
How did I pay you disrespect?
She just points over toward where Grimgar was.
I do
Do
not
we-
control him.
Do we hear any of this?
No, you can't hear any of it. Okay, so this guy starts casting a spell.
Grimgar. Come here. Come back.
Can I hear him?
How far did you walk down the stairs?
Basically, I wanted to just walk down the stairs and tell everybody to come up the stairs, and then I was going to turn back around and go up.
So you walked down to the bottom of the stairs?
I walk far enough that I can yell to them, "Get up here!" I don't think I have to walk all the way down to do that.
Okay, then you can hear that, but I don't know if you shouted that yet because you didn't actually say it.
However long in this conversation takes me to do that, I guess.
Say
So
it.
we were having a
Say it.
conversation and you didn't say it, so apparently longer than that.
I know how long it took me to get down there, where they are.
Just say it.
Below me.
God damn it, roleplay.
Just standing down here doing nothing.
Say, hey,
Grimgar.
hey guys, get up here. Come up the stairs.
Oh shit. Okay. And then I
And I
follow
go
him.
back up.
He was just retrieving our friends. No disrespect was meant.
Well, you wouldn't know that.
Okay, so you guys all gonna follow him up?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Sure.
And Travis, he can say whatever he wants to say. Doesn't
You
matter.
can.
It doesn't matter
but
what he knew or if it's true.
It's true.
What
It's an
does
assumption I would
Dundas?
make.
What does Percy do?
I guess Romulus would. Jack probably wouldn't.
Percy would. I'm gonna have him stay at the base of the
Okay.
steps.
Now, you guys, Grimgar just told you guys to come up, so you don't know what's up here. So how would you each go up the stairs, like in terms of who's on which side and such?
I would stick
guess
to
I
the
wouldn't
back,
think
just
about
trying
it.
to listen. Sort of behind, kind of like I am right now, behind Birkin.
I don't think I'd be thinking strategically based on what Grimgar said, so I think I would just go up in whatever order I was in the first place.
Okay. Well, so there's two stairs. There's a north and south stair, though.
I would go wherever Grimgar was calling from.
Okay, and everybody else?
I'll stay back.
I wanted to start going up the stairs that Romulus was going up. I remember
I-
wanting to do that last before we ended. I was gonna kind of follow him up slowly to watch his reaction.
What was Erkin doing?
I was by Grimgar's stairs, right? So I'd go up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what Maxon said too?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So all of you go up this side. So by the time Grimgar, you're gonna return first. By the time you return, you see this guy walking back up the stairs, and then whispering to her.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over.
Romulus, make a perception check first. See what I want to do from there.
Let's see. I
That's
perceive.
that's Queen Kalinoth. That's her name, right? If I remember
She
correctly.
hasn't said.
I got a 12.
Got a 12. Okay, now make an Arcana check.
I got an 11.
Okay, you have no idea what spell he was casting.
Okay.
Okay, so before the rest of you arrive, but once Grimgar has come back up, Wind Harrow turns from speaking to her and standing at the top of the stairs says, "You are in the presence of Queen Aerisi Kalinoth, leader of Howling Hatred, prophet of Yansi Bin, and ruler of the Somber Hills. All that exists in this land is hers, for no others may own property. Bow before Queen Kalinoth, benevolent Averial, ruler of the land."
I bow.
I see Romulus bow, so I'll bow too.
You aren't there yet. It's just him and Grimgar
Oh.
first.
I see
I'll
these guys
very
that go
slightly
upstairs.
bow.
Very slightly, but okay. So, okay, so coming up the stairs, Theron, Max, and Erkin, and Dundas, you see Grimgar looks like he leaned over to fart, and Romulus, Dundas, you see Romulus bowed, and then you all kind of come to the top of the stairs. I've got it right now so that Erkin and Theron are walking side by side, so your heads would be above right now, Max, and you can't see shit. And Dundas, I think you said you wanted to be
Okay.
slowly up, so
Yeah.
I'm assuming you aren't quite able to see into the room yet, and that's on purpose.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm trying to be all sneaky.
So the woman says, "Well, I'm glad you decided to talk. And I wanted to thank you, Romulus,
Excuse me.
For what?
for taking care of those detestable Kenku.
Ah, yes. It was my pleasure.
Their incessant screams were more of a nuisance than I bargained for."
Mm-hmm. What can we do for you?
The Queen has numerous things that you could do for her, but at this point, we're very curious as to your intentions.
Well, we were searching for members of the Mirabar delegation. I was unaware that this was your fortress,
Domain?
your domain.
He leans over and whispers to her, and she whispers back. And he says, "What is your interest in Howling Hatred?"
I have no interest in Howling Hatred other than it was rumored that members of the delegation were taken here. So we came to investigate because some of our allies were amongst the delegation.
I see. Well, it's just another thing that lies at the feet of Black Earth.
I look at Grimgar.
What's Black Earth?
The cult, run by Marlos Ernrel.
Who's he?
The leader of Black Earth.
Is he here?
She. No.
I'm sorry, we've never heard of him.
You have.
The cult from
Wanna roll
Sacred.
history.
Sacred Stone Monastery.
19. I don't remember.
He was their leader there.
He was
Yeah.
the
Are they
cre-
they're the
creepy
Earth
guy you met when you were
people?
younger, Jack.
Oh shit. That's right.
Okay.
I've can I say what I've got in my notes, or can I? I'll say
Whatever you say, you're saying.
Yeah. All right. I look at Ramos and I say,
Yeah.
I think that girl we talked to at the monastery had mentioned him as being some sort of prophet of the earth, and he established the temple at in the underground there.
So Marlos is your enemy?
Absolutely.
Ah, then we have an enemy in common. Another, shall I say, enemy. What can we do to help you rid this enemy of this plane?
The bard leans over to her again and says, "Well, you could start by bringing us the head of Marlos Ernrel and his war pick, which is known as Iron Fang."
Very well. I think we can handle that.
Ask her. So, were there prisoners from the Mirabar delegation that were brought here?
The bard looks over at her and she shrugs, and he stands there pondering for a moment, and he says, "Yes, I do believe we have one or two."
Would it be possible for us to see them?
That would depend on who you mean. Who you wish to see.
Well, I know I specifically Desena. How do you say her name?
Norvell. Santa Norvell.
Desena Norvell.
Is she a noble?
She is.
Um, well, I suppose if you brought us the head of Marlos Ernrel and his pick Ironfang, we could return the noble to you, yes.
I look at the rest of the guys and say, is there anyone else of note that we needed to see?
What the fuck is that bitch in a cage?
Erkin, you can't see the cage from where
I was
you
gonna
are.
say I can see her.
God
I
damn.
think I'd be freaking out if I could see her.
The only ones who can see it are Grimgar, because he's at the top of the stairs, so he can see over the steps, and Romulus, who has a pretty good view, only because the creature blocking his view is mostly made of air.
Okay, do I recognize?
Roll an intelligence check.
Okay. I do not recognize her.
Okay.
I want to turn to Erkin and say, and I whisper it, looks to be an imprisoned elf in a cage. Come take a look. And I move up further into the room there, just towards Romulus. And as I do that to distract her, I ask, Is there anyone named Gerver Goldsworth that might be around here somewhere?
The bard answers and says, "Not that I'm aware of. The Queen has intentionally not kept track of such things." Who's looking? You said Erkin?
Can I see now?
I mentioned it to Erkin.
You
me
moved up
see.
for somebody to see. Roll an
Yeah.
intelligence check, Erkin.
Dropped it. Intelligence is. What's my intelligence? Oh wow, it's 0
Apparently
anyway.
not very high.
I think. 16.
No, you do not recognize her.
What the fuck is that?
So I say, may I ask who's in the cage?
That is none of your concern.
Okay.
Just goes there.
Don't think I know if to say anything to Theron, so I'm not going to.
Alright, I just wait.
Well, I mean, Theron would have heard me say that.
Yep.
And heard the response, so he can react however he wants
Yep.
based on that.
And what did you say, Romulus?
I said, "Who do you have in the cage?"
Okay,
And
I
she
don't
said,
know.
"That's none of your concern." Very defensively. So yes, we were just the only other people we were looking for is a dwarven sage.
What?
Huh? Looking for a fucking moon elf.
What do you mean, Dwarven Sage?
Moon elf.
That's just what my notes say. A
You,
famous
oh,
dwarven
you,
sage.
you found Broldenthar a long time ago.
Oh, okay. My mistake.
I
He was,
ask her,
he was at
are
the
there
monastery.
any
Right.
pirates around here that you've haven't run into?
Pirates.
Wind Harrow says, let's see. You're probably referring to Crushing Wave?
Could be. I specifically looking for a pirate named Gar Shatterkeel. I don't know if he's part of this crushing wave group. I've heard of them, but
Roll a perception check.
total of 16.
When you say Gar Shatterkill, his face does react, but he's trying not to let you see that. And he says, information has value.
What's your point?
Well, we've shared some information with you, and I'm not quite sure we have an agreement as to Marlos, but I wouldn't expect to get any more free information out of me or my queen.
What could I pay you for this information?
That's an excellent question.
Is that the first time I heard them say that they were the queen?
Perhaps.
I think I would move up if I heard that.
Move up to where?
Where I could see who we're talking to.
Okay.
Are these guys aggressive at all? Can I just move into the room a little bit?
So this, just for your reference, this is what she looks like.
What's her first name?
She hasn't said.
The
Oh,
other
no,
guy
she
said
did, she
who
did
she
say,
was.
but yeah. So do the other guys remember? That's what she looks like.
This is the queen.
Yeah.
Noise.
Looks like she's got a wing. Nope, there it goes.
No one remembers what her first name is?
I'm trying to look here.
Oh man, guys, I just said it.
I know her last name was Kalinoth, but I can't remember what her first name was. I'm trying to piece things together.
He announced her as Queen Aerisi Kalinoth, leader of Howling Hatred, prophet of Yansi Bin, and ruler of the Somber Hills.
Reese. That's lovely.
Can you spell that?
Aerisi.
So bad at taking notes.
Yeah, everybody is.
I keep
No.
spelling
And I
things
don't
differently.
mean I don't mean everybody in our party. I mean everybody is. Taking notes in D&D is hard.
But taking notes, even in general, is
Oh, yeah, I'm terrible at it. And then
bad.
I'll either make too many notes and not know what the fuck I'm looking at, or not enough notes and ask questions every 2 seconds like I am.
Jack still doesn't know what his job is.
yeah, it's so bad. So seriously, like at work, they
I don't
they
know
won't
what
send me. Like if they need the notes, they'll send somebody else.
Nice. That's good. That's why I suck at
Alright.
dishes.
Do I get to look at her yet?
I
If you
move
want
like
to, you
into the
can.
middle of the room.
I would.
Into
I
the
would like
middle
to.
of the room?
Well,
All
like
right.
towards,
no,
towards
just
Alright.
couple
yeah,
spaces
towards
north.
Romulus. Yeah. Well, I'll actually move up a tiny bit. Like, are these guys aggressive or anything, or is it?
These guys
Do
are
I-
standing here completely motionless.
Yeah. Does it look? I mean, I'm talking to her from so far away. Is there?
Yeah, you're 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet away from her.
Yeah, I'll move a little closer.
Okay.
As long as it's not aggressive, like I'm just
What is this?
chatting.
Or is
Put
this
me
like
against
broken?
the wall on the right.
Is this tough terrain that Grimgar's on?
No, that's the etched map that's into the floor. What was that,
Oh,
Rickon?
okay.
Up to the wall to the right. Looking cool against the wall.
Just right
He
here.
leaning against it.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're at the top of the stairs now.
see
Make
her?
a perception check, Theron.
Oh, it's happening.
Fuck.
Natural 20.
Oh, it's happening. I've been making that, like everybody else has been making perception and history checks the whole time. But anyway, that's Dara, Alguen, and Kalinoth.
You son of a bitch.
I turn and look at Theron. I'm confused.
She just looks at you and smiles.
You made me do terrible things.
What?
Damn.
I'll
talking
kill
about?
you.
you talking
to?
She says, "I'd be careful what you say. This one could suffer the fate of the other one." And she gestures toward the cage.
Viviel,
She
are you okay?
The queen nods. The body doesn't stir.
What did you do to her?
What happens between me and my pet is none of your concern.
I think you know that it is my concern, and you will pay for this.
You've had plenty of time to find this one.
Theron, what's going on?
I want to come up the stairs.
She's a terrible person who used a charm spell of some sort on me and basically trapped me in my own brain for years.
Who?
The queen.
Oh,
Oh.
Stuck in your own brain for years.
Well, I don't remember any of it, Erkin, you son of a bitch.
It's stuck in my brain my whole life.
Erkin, roll a history check.
Huh.
good
Do
point.
Oh, no.
3, 8.
8? Alright.
8.
You aren't sure. Your mom might have been a bitch, but you don't really remember. Because you know what I mean. I don't know if how much you've told them
So-
about your history.
Son of a bitch.
She's anything like your sister. Oh wait, no, that was the
Maxon really says
Other
this.
guy.
No, wait, that was the other guy.
We all looked at Max and, what?
I love the idea of him actually. No, wait, that was the other guy. Like actually saying that.
Oh shit.
My
I
bad,
want
wrong
to
character.
say.
No, it's fine, Rob. Don't worry about it.
No, that's good.
I already forgot.
What? What were you gonna say?
Yeah. And I say, "Why are you doing this?" And I'm starting to kind of break down, and I go to my knees.
Um, she says, um, well, it's quite important that Yancy Bin come here.
How will this bring Yancey Ben?
This, and she gestures around the room, won't do anything, but the ritual will bring him.
What ritual is that?
The summoning ritual.
Tell me more about it.
No,
What does it do?
no, I don't think that I will. As it stands, we have yet to determine whether we have an accord, or whether we are on opposite sides. So tell me, dwarf, which is it?
Well, we certainly don't like those Black Earth people.
Nobody does.
You can't trust anything this woman says.
When you say that, her wings flap and she floats 5 feet up into the air. And she says, "What say you, Grimgar?"
I'd look at Theron.
Be careful, Grimgar. She's just as powerful as she seems.
I
She sounds
say
evil.
Hmm.
We will return with Marlos's head and his pick. We shall take our leave now. And I start back towards the stairs.
I step forward
Follow him down the stairs.
and I say, "If we do this, you will release Viviel."
No, I will not.
I whisper to Theron, can we take her?
Not yet.
Okay, I walk back toward the stairs.
Not that I really know. Can I roll to see if I know? I mean, I'm assuming, but or you want to just tell me? I kind of know her power from experience, so
Let's you and I go into another room quick.
we are back.
Wait, what? You went somewhere?
What was the last thing that was said?
You said you were going to say
Grimgar
everything
asked
that
me
you were told not to
Grimgar
say.
whispered to ask if
if we could take her.
we could take
we could
her,
take her.
and I rolled to see if anybody, any of the other guys heard you whisper that.
Okay,
Piece of candy.
and they didn't.
You don't know.
Do they know if they heard them?
I'm talking about the non-party members.
Oh, okay.
If the party members wanted to try to hear Grimgar, they would have to roll.
Okay, how should I say this?
I was real silent, so
You farted to cover it up.
yeah. That's a
say
natural ability I
It's
have.
like, yeah, it's an ability. It's like a magic.
I yell, we will not be doing anything for this woman, and I start to prepare a fireball.
Okay, everybody roll initiative.
Pull my weapon.
Son of a bitch. I don't know where the moon elf is yet. Uh-oh, I lost the die.
I can't wait till Chris finds
17
out there's no moon elf in
point.
this story. What? 17 point what?
17.09.
Holy shit, I need 2 more desks in here. 17.09. Okay.
11.08.
I got 24.2.
Shit.
27.8.
Jesus Christ.
12.16.
Erkin, 27 point what?
18.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
12.16.
Theron?
11.15.
Damn. Okay. I had to roll one more here. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Theron,
Yes.
I'm gonna let you shoot your fireball to start things off before we get into the initiative.
Okay. Did you turn off your screen share?
When you
Oh,
left.
it's because I left. It
Oh,
it
shit,
turned
I
off on its
realized.
own.
Yep.
Because again, it's connected to the one chat room, and if I leave it, that's that. Oh man, that was my chance to put a butt on the screen. Fuck.
Wait, do it again. We'll wait. What's funny?
Okay, so I'd want to put it.
Oh, really? I want to see the butt.
So I can definitely hit Dara there, and then her little bard.
All right, let's see. And her little
And then if I
bard too.
Yeah, and then at least one of the other guys. I don't know how big the range is, but
What is the radius?
it is 20-foot radius.
Let's see here. Oh wow, good job, me. Thank you.
That looks much bigger than normal. Because we're in a smaller area.
Maybe
20-foot radius sphere center in the point.
10 or 20, 20.
Yeah,
And
that's
this,
it.
for some
Cool.
reason, that's bigger. I don't. There we go.
And because I'm so mad, it's blue flame this time instead of red.
Okay. Yeah, you can hit all these guys with it.
Okay. It's
Alright.
dexterity saving throw.
All right, so you get the shot off. All right. It would hit her. She's in the air, remember? All right.
Does that make a difference as far as?
No, you've still got her with the thing. Okay, so
Okay.
she passed, and so the bard's name is Wind Harrow. It was said during this, so I'll give you that. What's your DC?
15.
Okay, the bard failed,
Sorry, I was rolling.
and the 3 huge guys. Only the bottom one passed.
Okay, I rolled 36 damage.
36. Okay, so she's going to take 18. 36, 36, 18.
Probably my
36.
best fireball roll ever for damage.
Yeah, that's what she
Good thing I
needed.
thought it was blue.
All right. So he yells at her while he's casting a fireball, and he launches it at the foot of the stairs, and it explodes, and all of them are kind of engulfed in it. And she screams out, and you all know that it's time to fight.
Everyone
The
turn
initiative.
back around.
The initiative is Erkin, Maxon, bad guys, Romulus, other bad guys, Dundus, other bad guy, Theron Grimgar.
Is she good?
So the lowest was 11.08, which which isn't bad
Wow.
though.
I was gonna say I rolled pretty good, and I'm still like third, fourth.
Yep. Erkin.
All right, we're doing this. Before I do anything, I want to say this. I want to say, your last chance. Tell me where the moon elf, where that girl is.
You idiot! She's the moon elf.
She's not the moon elf.
She's not an. What is it? Aravandriel?
Avariel.
Variel. She's not an Avariel.
She's the terrestrial person.
All right, that's a lot of talking. Take your turn.
Did she respond?
She'll talk on her turn.
Yes, she will. Bitch.
Cast Hunter's mark on the blue square in front of me to my left.
Yep. We'll call those Marmitans.
Marmitans. That's easy to remember.
I'll call them Marys.
Yeah, you can call them Marys.
Damn, guys.
That's funny. You can call them Marys.
Marms. Marshmallows.
Okay, then I'm gonna run up to him. And I'm gonna attack him 3 times,
Huh?
starting now.
Commencing attack.
Engage.
Times sword. Equals 20.
Hit.
Alright, I rolled a 1 plus 2 plus 6.
9.
That's the first attack.
Okay.
I hope he's wounded.
I can do math.
Yep.
Second attack, and roll 3 dice at once to make this go faster. 20 again.
Hit.
And 6 plus 6 plus 5.
17.
17.
Third time. I'm really
So
pissed.
this is bonus action then?
This is the first
Oh,
attack.
it's the first round, right? So you get an extra attack.
Yeah.
All right.
16.
Miss. You basically you stab him, and the rapier just bends on the plate armor.
Okay. Can I now run away from him and go to the north around that pillar?
No, you can't. I don't think. How much movement do you get this turn?
I want to say I get 10 extra for the first thing.
Okay, you've moved 25. Now he's not going to get an opportunity attack on you.
No, because I stabbed him or attacked him.
Right. Okay. So you've used 25.
Got 15 more.
No, I got at least 20. Maybe
His
30.
first round is crazy.
Hmm.
What's your speed the first round?
I think it's 55.
Okay. So you got 30 more feet. Okay, so that was 25.
Traits.
Let me see here.
Dread Ambusher. At the start of your first turn of each combat, your walking speed increases by 10 feet, which lasts to the end of that turn.
Okay. All right, as you round the corner, you see 5 guys sitting on the ground. Make a perception check.
10.
10. They are sitting there, and you can't tell if they're asleep or not.
Holy fuck.
As you round the corner, do you want to use your last 5 feet or not?
Yeah.
Where are
Take
you
a
going?
step to the left. Left.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, Maxon. You haven't seen anything yet.
I noticed that.
He's been below the stairs this whole time. You hear kaboosh, and then
My-
Erkin says a bunch of bullshit, and he goes, "Okay, I guess we're doing this," and then just goes running off.
Walks
I,
around with a sandwich.
I wanna peek up cautiously.
Okay. Fight's a brewing.
Oh man, I get excited.
Okay. How
And I
far
wanna-
away do you run?
Got him.
I wanna pull out my bow
Uh huh.
and I wanna aim
Uh huh.
at the queen.
Uh huh.
Yeah, go for the head.
That's hot. It's holding it sideways. Skill shot. Skill shot.
I rolled a 16 plus 10.
Thank God that's a hit. If he said miss, I'd been pissed.
26.
A 5, 4 plus 5 is 14.
Okay.
Second roll's a 13 plus 10.
Hit.
Got a 6, 3, and a plus 5. 14 again.
Okay. Okay.
And I
You
just
had to
want to
have
move
moved
up
here
the
to do it.
stairs. Yeah, I want to get like kind of near where Romulus's position is, but on my
Okay.
side of the stairs.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Um. Yeah. So the next thing that happens is that this guy who's been repositioning himself the whole time stabs Erkin in the back. All right. So what do you see? You see some swirling air coalesce behind Erkin as he's checking out these guys sitting on the floor and suddenly attack him from behind. The first attack is a 25.
Hit.
Okay. That's going to be 8 bludgeoning. The second attack is a 19.
Hit.
Okay. That's 8 bludgeoning. And basically, as it blasts you in the back for the second time, it turns invisible again. The air just kind of dissipates
That's
as
how I get down.
as if it were it had never been there at all.
Hit it from the back and disappear.
Like a Grimgar fire.
Oh God.
Sorry.
Erkin, you don't actually know what hit you. Romulus is probably the only one who saw it, who just saw that happen.
The fuck?
Next, I can move this. Next, this guy casts a spell, and let me read this. All right. All right. He casts a spell. We'll say that it's that size. And suddenly, Romulus, Grimgar, Maxon, and Theron, everything is dead silent. You can't hear anything. You can't even hear yourself. And upon doing that, he runs back to the edge of the dais and jumps off behind the dais. And that's his turn. Next, the queen. She is going to fly. Let's see. Maybe that's not what I want to do. She is going to cast. What's the range on that?
I'm gonna counterspell her.
Okay.
Is it a level 4 or higher spell?
No, it was a cantrip.
Oh fuck. Okay, well, it's negated.
Okay. So after you block her. Oh wait. Counterspell. Does it have a vocal component?
No. Just somatic.
Man, that's a shame.
Did I use
It's
that?
bad for you, yeah, because if it had a vocal,
Yeah.
it wouldn't have worked, and so you
Yeah.
wouldn't have wasted it.
Damn, I wish I could see, because I have one that has vocal.
No. So they're in a silence spell, so sound can't penetrate. So spells with vocal components wouldn't work anyway.
Oh.
He just counterspelled a cantrip, and he's upset about it.
Yeah.
If it had had a vocal component, then he wouldn't have been able to cast it at all, and that actually would have helped him.
Oh.
Can I use my
I
inspirations to undo that?
No, I'm sorry. So she's gonna fly over and then land behind the cage.
She would.
Okay, Romulus. So you saw the fireball. This guy did something that apparently made you deaf. Erkin went stabby, and then basically a ghost beat him in the back a little bit. And then she tried to cast a spell. It fizzled out, and then she dove and landed behind the cage. And it's your turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna run up to the guy in front of me, and as I do,
Oh man, I can't wait to find out
Mm-hmm.
As
what
you
happens.
do,
And as he
You cut
do,
out.
you're
your mic,
muted or something, bro.
what?
You
All we
stopped
heard was,
talking.
and
mid
as I
sentence.
do,
Yeah.
you fell down the
I-
stairs.
As I do.
that's what he said.
He fell asleep.
Well, no, I'm in a cone of silence, so I can't say anything.
Okay.
So I just run up to the guy in front of me and stab him.
And as I do,
Was this on purpose?
you
well, it sounded like
cut
you
out
got
like
cut
that?
out.
Yeah. I just stopped talking.
Okay, perfect. Then.
Wow,
Keep
totally.
looking good.
You paused for like what, 20 seconds? What the fuck?
And as I do,
You know, I can't give you any credit for just like pretending that your flaw popped up. Like he just stops talking all the time. It's like it'd be like if I just
Yeah.
started picking my nose and I was like, "Eh, guys, eh." Anyway, okay. So you silently rush forward.
Yep. And let's see. I'm gonna attack him with the right hand of Tyr.
Which type?
I am going to hammer him.
Okay.
15 plus 8. 23.
It,
11 damage.
okay.
I'm gonna hit him again. Miss.
Okay.
And I will and turn there.
Okay. Urkin, these guys on the ground just kind of look up at you, like kind of wobbly while they're sitting there. And 3 of them look sleepy, and the other 2 look confused. And they don't do anything.
Do they look hungry?
Yeah, they look hungry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dundas,
Yo,
you're
dog.
10 feet down the stairs.
So I'm gonna run up,
Okay.
come up, whatever, and I'm gonna take a look.
Okay.
And
As you run up,
see.
everything suddenly becomes silent.
Okay. So I take a second, like a split second, go what? And see Romulus engaged, and I will probably, yeah, that's probably what I would see. Just my Eldritch Blast to shoot.
Okay, you can't. It has vocal component.
Ah, God damn it. As we talked about. So. That's poop.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, you can still move. You only moved.
So I will, yeah. So I would, hang on a sec. Okay, yeah, so I'll move forward, towards Romulus' dude there. What's my movement again? Okay. And
I mean, you've got enough movement if you wanted to go next to Urkin.
yeah, I'd probably see him now and be like, oh shit, he's probably in some pain from getting jabbed in the ass.
You don't know that that happened.
Oh, I can't tell.
You also don't know that there's 5 guys here. So I was imagining that you would run this way.
Yeah, I'm gonna run to Urkin.
You'd dive through the air, giving him the elbows.
And nothing happens.
Yeah, well, I meant as you leave the sphere.
Okay. Oh,
Right?
I see the sphere now.
Oh, you
Sorry,
couldn't
I'm
see it?
colorblind.
Are you
I'm not really-
colorblind?
No. I mean, yes.
Because Ryan is, but I'm assuming he
Okay.
can see.
So I'm
I
gonna
mean,
run
I can
north.
see this.
He
Sphere.
can't see which color it is, but he can see. He's not blind.
You know, I got confused. I actually didn't even realize it once you moved the red away. Like, I didn't realize put the green up. Okay, so
Oh.
I'm
I
gonna
can
run
make
up.
it a different color if that's confusing for some reason.
No, I just.
How about red?
I can clearly see it now. I can clearly see it now. Like, I just wasn't really paying attention. That's good.
Oh, that's much better. I can clearly. Oh, that's much better.
I can clearly see it. It's like gone. So.
All right.
So
he
yeah,
runs
go
up the
north.
stairs, sees Romulus, turns the corner, sees Urkin, and then dives through the air.
And then I see this knucklehead
Uh huh.
and shoot him.
Okay. Who are you? Wait. Who are you shooting?
The first guy there
This guy?
in front of. Huh?
This guy?
Yeah.
All right.
He's just sitting there.
You have disadvantage because he's on the ground.
I mean, that's the first guy I saw.
Okay.
You're just gonna blindly fucking start shooting people?
Yeah, apparently. Okay, roll your dice.
I am. Like, everything's just confusing to me because I couldn't hear. Everything was so nuts. I just. So
Right.
that's
He
what I would do.
he's like deaf.
I'm panicked right now.
This is why cops shoot black guys.
Exactly. So
Oh my
my
God.
first
That's
first
not an
attack-
understanding you want to have.
Ah, I hate
You don't
all
want to see that point of view.
that. My first attack is 21, but
Yeah.
not natural. Obviously, because 20 would be.
Natural 21.
God damn it!
Damn.
All right. Anyway, so attack. My first attack.
Oh wait, you have disadvantage. Did you roll twice?
Oh no. And my next roll would be 20.
Okay.
Not natural. Yeah, this one's not natural. Okay, so the attack would be 3, 5, 6, 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay.
Second attack,
Remember, roll twice.
21, 20. So 21. Oh shit! I just disconnect. 21 and 29. So then I know that hits. So my attack's 9, 13.
13. All right. So the first shot, that's damage, right?
Yes.
All right. The first shot smashes him in the chest. He and the second shot just takes his head off. And the body
Fuck
just
yeah.
slumps over.
God damn.
All right.
Well then.
Well. All right. This guy rushes forward, and these two are both going to attack Romulus. First, I'm going to roll the wound dice. 1.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
He,
That for Chris?
yeah, he wounded that guy. Yeah. It is a D4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
This guy, Romulus, is holding a flail, which is a spiked ball on a chain with a handle. And he swings it hard at you 3 times.
Jesus.
And he gets a 13, 17, and 9.
Miss.
Okay, so you're bobbing and weaving. While you're bobbing and weaving from the first guy, the second guy, his flail sparks with electricity, and he swings it at you once. Oh, 13.
Woohoo! Miss.
So he also misses. So he thinks he's got you, but you duck as it comes across, and he just misses you. This one, what's their speed? 30 feet. 10, 20. Yeah, he can get to Theron. Alright, he runs up to Theron. He's going to make 3 attacks on you.
I think I'm gonna use shield.
Well, wait until you hear the first roll, at least.
Oh, I can do that? Okay.
Yep. So the first one was a 21.
Then, yeah. Oh, it doesn't matter, I
Right,
guess.
so that one wouldn't matter. So that is going to be 5 bludgeoning. The second
Okay.
one was a 17.
Okay, I'll use shield.
Okay, so that one pings off your shield. And then the third swing is a 22.
That hits.
Rolled good against the wizard and shit against the guy with the armor, so. That's 12 bludgeoning.
Medic!
Oh, the third swing, like the first one hits you and then he misses. Like the second one, you shield and block it, and then when he swings the third one, it actually sticks in you.
Ooh.
And like he has to like put his foot on your chest to pull it out.
Do I take it out or do I leave it in?
All right, that was those guys. And now Theron, it is your turn with this guy up in your face.
Okay. I will cast Fireball.
Okay.
I'll hit all of these elemental guys.
Okay. You could. Well, you don't know those guys are there, so you wouldn't do it.
Nope.
Okay, who's got the robot cat?
Sorry.
That could be anyone.
Yeah.
Everyone's got one.
The top 2 pass. The bottom one in front of you fails. Like, he can't dodge it because you're right on. Just boom.
Let's see here.
Funny enough, I think he's the only one of the 3 that passed last time.
Alright. A lot of ones. That doesn't look good. 13, 16, 20, 24 damage.
24. Okay, so the very top one takes 12. The middle one takes 12, and Romulus, you see, as that hits him, you see that his form kind of dissipates a bit for a moment, and then he pulls himself back together. And then the last one takes 24. All right. He's right in front of you. That's a Romulus. That's a damage related thing. It's nothing to figure out.
Okay.
Because he's air, so he's not bleeding. So how else am I supposed to tell you?
Gotcha. So he's
He was kind of like, ugh.
Gotcha.
And then he like pulled out a can of spinach, and his muscles rippled.
Look at his rippling muscles.
All right, Grimgar. So shit's been going crazy since you stepped up. There has been 2 fireballs.
Yeah.
You're a slow to react motherfucker. So are we doing this?
Yeah. I guess the answer is yes.
Nobody hears you because you're in a silence spell.
That's right. Yeah. I realize that I don't hear myself.
Fireball has
Shit.
a vocal.
It does.
Okay, so we can still have you do it, but you're gonna have to back off and risk an opportunity attack.
Okay, I guess I will.
Okay.
I have shield still.
That's right. 14.
Miss.
Okay, because your shield was still up. Right?
Yep.
Does shield... Wait, how long does it last?
Oh wait, maybe it isn't there. Let's see.
1 round until the start of your next turn.
So it would hit me then.
Let me see. Yep, it hit you.
Let's rock this
5 bludgeoning damage. You're
Wait, why
lucky.
does the shield cover him?
It went away as soon as my turn started.
Does shield have a vocal
I
component?
thought you just used it.
It does, but I think when you cast it out of your
Well, I have my
staff, that doesn't
staff.
matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think when you cast, I'll check the staff. Shield is a reaction used on somebody else's turn that dissipates at the start of your turn, Jack.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
It's not a permanent thing. It only lasts for a round. It adds +5 to AC.
Gotcha. I forgot it was.
It's a
not
way for
his-
wizards to
cast.
avoid getting wrecked when someone charges in their face, which is what just happened.
I still got hit by 3 out of 4 attacks anyway, but
Yeah, well, no, the 4th one doesn't count because it was after it ran out. It would have blocked it.
oh yeah, sure.
I was looking at your staff of defense.
Staff of D's now.
Okay, give me one of those.
No components are required, so vocal doesn't matter. It still would have worked.
Good.
All right, so everything's hunky dory now. You moved back. You also saw that there's 5 more guys on that side.
They look sleepy and hungry.
Sitting on the ground looking sleepy. I mean, they look hungry only because they're obviously starving, but they
All
don't look like they want to eat
sleepy and
something.
ready to be killed.
Do I have anything else I can do?
If you have a bonus action, sure.
If you're gonna sit down and look sleepy, I'm gonna kill you. Simple.
I wanted to throw them some cheese or something.
No, you can't do that.
Some cheese.
Pulls out a
Like
dog
food
treat. Okay, Grimgar.
Come here, boy.
All right. So I tried to say, I guess we can, but obviously nothing comes out.
His mouth
And
just
then-
moves.
Yeah. And then do I realize what this is and I can try to get out of the spell?
Absolutely.
Okay. Then I want to try to.
Anyone who's been practicing magic for any amount of time at all would understand what a silence spell is.
Okay. And I want to run towards the throne area, yelling, so I can tell when I
Okay.
am out of the spell.
Ah! Instead, it's just quiet, and then. Ah!
Kind of moaning.
Okay. And then.
No. It's quiet, and then you hear.
Jesus, some ears.
Couldn't hear
Uh,
himself, so he didn't realize how high he was screaming.
And then, how hurt does Theron look to me?
You can't see him. He's on the other side of the
I can't.
curtain.
I guess see him through the air guy.
Well, no, there's arcades with curtains in between right here.
Okay.
I just don't think you'd be able to see him.
All right.
You see like my shoulder.
Yeah.
Well, my
You
shoulder's
can't
fine,
tell. You can't
so-
tell how he's doing.
Okay.
My right
Then-
shoulder's looking good.
Then I will not heal. Can see the W guy from here.
No.
Right. Then I'll attack.
The dais is like 10 feet up, and he's behind it, so he's got plenty of cover.
Then I will attack this guy next to me.
Okay.
With level 1 inflict wounds.
Okay.
With advantage, right?
No, you don't actually. He'd have to be around the corner of the guy. He could do that. He could go around the corner of the guy for advantage.
The guy's
Oh, yeah. Then I will do that first. I'll keep moving. Go around the back of him first.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll keep moving over a little bit because I like that.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. That was awful rolling. I use my thing here. Yeah, I want to use my rank insignia charge. Jesus Christ. Still like total of 11. I don't think I hit him.
Nope.
It was awful. I don't get advantage on the second roll, I don't think, right?
No, it's to re-roll one die.
Wow, that was awful. I rolled a 4, a 1, and a 4.
You know that Erkin failed with a 16.
Yeah, so that wasn't close.
All right.
All right, that's it. That sucked.
Erkin, Dundas just murdered that guy.
Holy shit. Ah.
Hell yeah, good.
You four, you're free to go. Go, quick. Free. No.
They look at you and blink. Make a perception check.
15.
15. The incense that's swirling around over here, you take a sniff, and as a wood elf, you recognize that it's something. It's like an hallucinogen.
Rohypnol.
They're
These guys are all drugged up on something.
Okay. Let's ignore those guys for now, since they seem to be drugged up. Can I? Is there anyone behind me? Like, what the hell just hit me? Can I feel around or something?
Well, Dundas is right behind you now. Yeah, you got whacked in the back twice, and then as you were turning around, you saw Dundas come flying in behind you and just blew up a guy in front of you. You don't see anything. You can make a perception. What did you roll in your perception? You rolled a 15. No, you don't have a clue.
All right. Let's go up to. Let's run into the silence and attack the guy I was beaten on next to Romulus on the
10,
left.
15, 25. Okay. Advantage, because Grimgar's on the other side of him.
Cool. 23.
Hit.
6 plus 6 plus 6.
18. Okay.
Hit him again. me to again. I forgot what my first one was. I think I know what it was. It was 11 plus 7, 18.
Okay.
4 plus 3 plus 6.
15.
13.
And I
Okay.
want to.
Bonus action, and I can't remember what your total movement is, but you use 25.
So where was that
20 feet.
incense? Is it just like
It's
a
over
thing
here.
sticking up?
It's
It's all over there.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of stuff going on.
There's like some pots that it's coming out of.
Oh. Okay, retreat to the stairs to the north as much as I can.
You can do that. Or you can go here.
Right in the middle. Right there. Down.
Here?
To the right. There.
Alright. Maxon. Everything is silent. You saw Theron in front of you getting fucked up by this guy. And he's trying to get away desperately.
Can I do a distracting strike?
Sure. You can do that with an
Just
arrow,
need to-
right?
Yeah, I'm trying to. So myself.
When you hit with a weapon attack. Yep.
Yep. Yep.
You can do
So
that. So you gotta hit
what-
first and then do it.
Okay. I rolled 19.
Hit.
And then, whoops. Now do I roll the superiority die?
Yep. It's
for
part of the
extra
damage.
damage.
Yep.
7, 2, 4, 5. So 7, 2, 4
18.
is
Okay. So he's distracted by that, which means that the next attack roll against the target by an attacker other than you has advantage.
okay.
The next person to make an attack on you, as long as it happens before the start of your next turn. So somebody
Okay.
else before the start of your next turn, but it can be any attack roll. It doesn't have to be a weapon.
Just gonna make die. I'm just gonna do a normal attack. Second shot. Uh, 10 plus 10.
Hit.
5, 1, 5, 11.
Okay.
And
He
I want-
seems to fade a little bit before pulling himself back together.
I think I'll stay where.
Okay.
I think I'm in the best spot I can be right now.
Okay. Um. All right. Erkin. Some air coalesces next to you
You again.
and suddenly bashes into you. The first attempt is a 24,
Hit.
10 bludgeoning. The second attack is a 20.
Hit.
Well, it was a 19.
Still a hit.
And that is 11 bludgeoning.
I'm down.
All right, and he disappears again. Okay. This guy. Oh, what's the range? Yep. This guy is going to step out and whisper something, looking at Maxon. Maxon, I need you to make a.
Who's whispering to me?
This guy over here. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom is +1. +1.
What did you roll?
10.
An 11? Okay. So, you hear a discordant melody, and your body is racked with terrible pain.
Whoa.
You take 11 psychic damage.
So he doesn't actually hear it; it's just in his head.
Right. It's psychic damage, Jack.
Okay.
And you immediately use your reaction to run 30 feet down the stairs.
What are the stairs even 3 feet long?
The stairs are 20 feet long, so you run down this 20 feet down the stairs, and then turn the corner and run for 10 more steps
Where am I going?
away. All right. Next, she is going to step out from behind the cage, and she's going to shoot a lightning bolt that's going to hit Grimgar, Romulus, and the guy in between them. So you need to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh Lord.
1. Total of 1. Natural.
Ouch.
16.
16. Alright. Romulus, you're going to take half damage. Grimgar's going to take full. And this guy's going to take half damage. Lightning bolt is lightning damage, 8d6.
That could be really bad. Oh my god.
Alright, 24. So Grimgar 24, Romulus 12. This guy passed, and he is resistant to lightning, so he takes 6. And then she goes back behind the cage. Romulus, your turn.
I'll just attack the guy between Grimgar and I again.
Alright.
22 hit. 22
Yeah,
attack.
yep. Uh-huh. Erkin's still down behind you.
I don't know if I would have noticed that.
It's quiet, right. It's silent. You're in combat, and there would be no way for you to hear what happened behind you.
Right. I got 7 damage.
Okay.
Go ahead and again. 26.
Okay.
And 6 damage.
All right. As you bring the hammer into contact with the armor cracks, and you bash right through the thing, the air splitting and then dissipating, and the form disappears.
Woohoo! I say.
All right. Theron and Dundas, the guys next to you, just kind of look up at you and blank. Theron, these two fall asleep.
Alright.
Jesus Christ.
Uh,
I kind of shake my head to myself.
Dundas,
God.
your turn. You saw Romulus split that guy.
We need
Oh
him.
no, Joe left.
You
Oh,
you
okay.
you
Yeah.
saw Romulus split that guy, I'm trying to get the video. The video's gone, right?
No, it's
No,
here.
it's back.
Okay. My text screens aren't loading. You saw Romulus destroy that thing, and you saw Urkin get bashed and go down.
Okay. I'll just step diagonally northeast or northwest and take a blast at old boy, big blue boy.
There's a curtain in between. You can't see him.
Oh, you goodness gracious! Great balls of fire.
So you can't do that.
Okay.
You can. I mean, you can get close enough to the stairs to see this guy from over here.
You think I could hit him from there
Yeah.
with my blasty blast?
Yeah, and he doesn't have cover.
Okay, cool. Well, that's what we're
The
doing.
silence spell only
If I'm in it.
it makes it so that you can't make any noise. If you can't make noise, you can't cast a noise spell.
Makes sense.
But the
Alright.
spell can travel through it, just like Maxon's arrows aren't affected.
Gotcha. That makes total sense.
That's
Alright,
not true.
so 13 plus 9, 9,
And here's why.
22.
Okay.
No, it's-
Hit.
For silence,
Of course.
Damage will be
What?
7.
Spell can't. Can the sound can pass? Oh, because the sound can pass through it.
Yeah, his spell is force. It's not sound.
Smash you.
Thunder
Gotcha.
spells wouldn't work. Thunder spells wouldn't work because they are sound.
Definitely using shadow.
Oh, okay,
next
that makes
turn.
sense.
That's why Wind Harrow's psychic spell worked on Max, and that's
Right.
fine because he's making his sounds over here. He whispered over here, and then the spell
Right.
effect happened. Whereas if he
Okay.
tried to cast a sound-based spell in here, it wouldn't have worked. Okay, what did you? So the first one was a hit. What was your damage?
7.
Okay.
Second roll, 27.
Hit.
And my damage is 8.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, you're gonna stay right there.
I am.
Okay. All right.
Dum, 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 dum.
Come on, you stupid thing. Let me select this. There we go. All right, he's gonna step up into Theron. No, Maxon's thing did not affect his attacks. So he charges up his weapon with electricity. And he swings at you. 27.
Oof.
So this is going to be for... So 2 types of damage. The first is bludgeoning. That's 7 bludgeoning. And the lightning damage is 4d8.
Oh, I'm definitely dead. Only we had a healer. Who didn't run away from me as soon as it was his turn.
Hey, you gotta be able to talk to heal.
Hey, your fighter also ran away, so...
True.
Gotta be able to say things to heal people.
Point.
8, 12... Yeah, 20 lightning damage.
Yeah, dead.
Okay. So now Theron's also down. But that's his turn.
Time for me to do some damage next turn.
So Theron, make a death save. Don't tell anybody else what it is.
I don't remember how to do this. Was
Just
it
roll a
IOD
d20.
10?
You roll a d20, 10 or higher is a success, 9 or lower is a fail, a 1 is 2 failures, a 20 you gain a hit point.
Okay.
As you DM me, or message me what that is. Grimgar, it's your turn.
Alright, time to do some damage here.
And I don't think that your Channel Divinity requires vocal.
Requires what?
Your Channel Divinity?
Yeah.
That doesn't require
I'm not in the
vocal.
thing. It doesn't. I'm not
I
in
know,
the thing
but you
anyway.
said you ran forward because you can only heal when you have vocal.
I didn't want to use it yet because every
Alright,
time
okay,
I use
that's
it,
not
people
true.
aren't damaged enough and I waste it all.
Right.
So now it's time
I think
to
the
use
problem is that you're not using it at the right times, not
it.
necessarily.
Well, yeah, now is the perfect
Well,
time
no,
to
I'm
use
never using it till everyone else is dead. Okay.
When everyone's dead, then I will use it to heal them.
Uh-huh.
And hopefully I won't die first. So I will use that. And I can heal up to 30 health,
What's your range?
divided amongst people 30 feet.
30 feet.
Do I need to
10,
move
20.
towards Darren?
Urkin is just out of range. Romulus is in range. Theron, you're not even close.
Can I move to a point where I can hit Urkin and Darren?
Yes, you can.
I will do that.
Let's see, 30 feet. So here will be close enough to both of them.
Okay, I'll heal them 15 each.
Okay, so they're both back up.
Alright, let me mark that off. Okay. And then I have one mass healing word I can use. Does Dundas hurt? I look over at him.
Just a little.
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't think he's actually been hit this fight.
No, I haven't been hit this fight. So I'm
Alright.
okay.
He doesn't have max health though.
I mean, I'm okay. My elbow's sore.
Does Romulus look pretty hurt?
Romulus?
He's okay.
I'm like if I had to put a number on it, I'd say like 40 out of 52.
Okay. Then I will not bother to heal him for the moment. I think that's all I'm going to do, actually. I'm going to save my spells for healing later.
So you're not going to use a bonus action?
Well, I can't use any of them with verbal unless I move back out, and then I don't know that I want to bother with it yet anyway. So
Okay.
How
I
much
will-
healing did you
15.
15.
Alright.
That's it. That's all I'll do.
Alright, Urkin, it's your turn.
Ah. I wanna look around for that guy who killed me. Where is
Okay,
he?
make a perception check.
10.
You don't see him.
Son of a bitch. Alright, hunter's mark on the guy to my south.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go up to him, stab the fuck out of him.
Advantage.
Good, good. 16.
Miss.
Fuck. Stab again. $20.
Hit.
1 plus 5 plus 6. And he's wounded.
12. Okay.
And I want to run to the stairs and have my sword out, defending my front. Go down a step. Yeah, and just, be prepared for a guy to show up out of thin air and
Okay.
kill me.
But you don't actually have a bonus action to do that, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Just making sure. Alright. Maxon, you come to your senses and you realize you run all the way down the stairs, plus 10
What the
feet.
fuck am I doing here?
What do you
Okay,
do?
I wanna run back up the stairs.
Okay, you can run all the way back to where you were standing for your whole movement to get here in front of Urkin if you want. I think you were against the wall.
I want to. I'm gonna use my or no, I do that as a bonus action. I'm gonna shoot him normally first. The guy in front of Travis and Erkin.
Okay?
7 plus 10.
Yeah. Well, you have advantage.
The second roll is a 2.
All right, you missed. 17 is not enough.
Ugh.
What?
Think this then. I'm gonna do.
Now you can use precision strike.
That's what I was gonna do,
Yeah.
or thinking about doing. Yeah,
You've got
do
what?
that,
3
it's,
superior dice left.
yeah.
Did you mark off the first one?
I didn't. I never did it,
Okay.
but I remember I used it.
Mark it. Okay.
I don't know where those boxes like disappeared. They used to be all right next to each other, and now they're all over the place. I don't know why.
No. Well, I don't know what boxes you're looking at.
My superiority die all used to be in one spot, and something happened. They're just like.
They're in multiple places, so I don't know where
Okay,
you're looking. It's
it just
fucked
popped up.
up. Okay.
I found it. It wasn't there.
Well,
Sorry.
anyway, mark off 2 of them. Their AC is 18, so no matter what you roll, it'll be a hit.
Okay.
So you can just roll your damage.
All right. Got a 7, a 1, 13.
13 total.
Uh huh.
Okay.
And then I was gonna use my quiver. Oh wait, no, I haven't attacked a second time.
Yeah,
yet.
that was your first.
Natural 20.
Nice. So all the dice get rolled twice.
Yeah, 8, 2, 2, 3. So that's 50 plus 5,
So 20.
20.
All right.
Is he still alive?
Yep. And then you were going to use Swift Quiver for another attack.
Yeah.
I think that's your bonus action.
It's this one that says special next to it.
Right. That's what you check off.
Roll my hit. 16 plus 10.
26. Yeah, hit.
8, 1, 5, 14.
14. All right. Yep. So as that arrow hits, its armor cracks and falls to the ground, and it dissipates. If I could fucking click on it.
Sliced.
All right. That one's gone.
Sorry, I heard something and it scared me, so I
Yep.
ran.
So you say that, and no sound comes out.
Wait, I said something and they didn't hear me?
You're in the silent
that's
spell.
right. That's right, the silent spell, that's right.
All right.
That was still going.
Yep. So this time, this guy appears next to Dundas,
Hmm.
and he swings on you twice. Yeah, those both hit. I ain't even gonna tell you what they were. It was a 25 and a 26. The first one, 10 bludgeoning. The second one is 11 bludgeoning.
That you weren't going to tell.
10 and 11?
I wasn't, and then I did.
I
10
think they
11.
don't hit the
21
21.
total.
21.
Yep, that's exactly it for some reason.
21. A natural 21? Damn.
natural 21. 21 sided die.
This is out of control. I know I ordered the wrong shit.
Okay. This guy steps out again. Erkin, wisdom saving throw.
Oh man, he's so wise.
I got a 1, so it's 1 plus. Where's my
I think a natural 1 is automatic fail.
wisdom? Wisdom.
It's in the top of the box, probably.
4.
Alright, you take 10 psychic damage, and you use your full movement to run away.
He's transformed into
Later, guys.
He's really fast, too. He runs what, 45 feet away?
Yep.
God.
All right, you get really far. All right.
That wasn't a charm or anything, was it? That was just a psychic thing.
It was not a charm, no.
Okay.
So let's see. Let's put him out. So 20 feet down the stairs. All right, you're supposed to. So the direction is you got to run away from him. So which means once you got down the stairs, so you had been where on the stairs? You were up here. Oh wait, that's the bottom. That side's the bottom. No, well, I've been putting the top of the stairs is on this side, and then you go down. So I've been saying that the bottom's over here, so that's what I'm going to have to do. So you get down to the bottom of the stairs here, which is 20 feet. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 feet. And come on. Just gonna have to go look because I can't find it on the list. The Tabaxi Talia has just come through the door. She says, "What is going on?"
Bah!
Great answer.
I've been psychically attacked. What do you want me to say?
Tell her what's going on.
There's a queen and a bunch of people are beating shit up there.
All right. She pulls out a bow and what's her speed?
Shoot Zirkin right.
Right. 10, 20, 30, 5, 10, 20. So she's got 5 feet from the top of the stairs. All right, so she's gonna stop right behind Maxon. So Maxon, you see her run up the stairs with a bow out, and she stops and she's shouting to you, but no sound comes out.
I can't hear you.
Right. Maxon points at his mouth and shakes his head no, and then he points at his dick and shakes his head yes.
Yeah.
Don't need no sound for that.
And then he makes like
Go
a face
body
that's like,
language.
eh? All right.
She shoots him in the dick.
Let me see. Okay. All right. I'm getting a lot of use out of these spheres. Okay. And the range on this is alright, it's huge. Okay. So she is gonna step out from behind the cage and she casts a spell on that area. And what happens is that a whirling sphere of air springs into existence and suddenly just blasts everybody within its range. Strength saving throws. Dundas, Romulus, Grimgar.
Grimgar +2.
Okay.
Grimgar +2. Damn.
Hooray, finally a good roll. 22.
Alright, the strength saving throw +1 is 11.
What'd you get, Romulus?
15.
Okay, Dundas, you take 5 bludgeoning damage. Grimgar and Romulus take 2 each.
I'm feeling kind of weak.
Okay. And then
And no one hurt me.
and so the swirling sphere of air stays there, but then settles into a black thundercloud, and then a lightning bolt strikes out at Romulus, and Romulus, it's a ranged spell attack. This lightning bolt. Okay. Our modifier is +6, 11. So it misses. Oh wait. You have advantage if the target is within the sphere. 19.
Miss.
Miss. Okay. So lightning bolt flies out at you and misses you.
Whew.
Actually, I didn't make a strength saving throw for the dude.
What?
He failed.
What
So
was
he's
that?
gonna take 5 damage, even though he's made of air. I don't know how much that makes sense, but I'll give him the damage. All right.
I like it.
Let's see. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. Romulus. There's a lot of crazy shit going on. You didn't even hear that lightning bolt. It just you're like, oh god.
Yeah, what was that?
Just saw a little flash.
All right, I'm gonna poke this guy in the
In the who?
boot.
Oh, the hoo hoo.
27.
Poke him in the hee hee.
Hit. And then in the
damage is 8 damage.
8 damage. All right, he
And
does that
then-
flashing thing.
Okay. And then I got 24
Hit.
and 16. No, wait. 13 damage.
13 damage. Okay.
Wait, is that right? Yeah, that's right. And that's it.
Okay. All right. Dundas. The
Yes.
guy closest to you, you can see that she is shouting at these guys. This one gets up and stumbles over to you and just tries to punch you. He has disadvantage because he's stoned.
Okay.
He rolled a natural 1. So he just completely whiffs and just kind of falls back to the ground.
Okay.
And now it's your turn.
Okay. I want to. I guess I will. I'm gonna use my daggers on him.
Jesus. Okay.
Hey, motherfucker's trying to swing on me. Yeah. So let's see here. +6. So my first attack. 11.
Let me check out what their AC is in this situation here. Okay, that would be a miss. You have advantage because he's on the ground.
So another roll here. Oh, 20 something.
Okay,
24.
that's a hit.
And the damage. Daggers are 1d4 +3. So 5. And
Okay.
then I'm gonna use my bonus action to use my other dagger.
And that one will have advantage as well.
Okay. 17. 23.
Hit.
And 3 plus 7. 7 damage.
Alright, he is still alive, but he's bleeding profusely.
He totally so what happened there, Joe? Explain it to me. He whiffed, and then what did I do? I like when you tell me.
Yeah, so he like looks over at the queen, drags himself to his feet, stumbles over to you, takes just a terrible swing at you, and falls to the ground. And then you pull both daggers and just drive them both into his back. And he goes, "Ow!" And then he's just kind of laying there breathing really hard. There's just blood is kind of pouring out of his
Totally
back.
misses.
And then you're just kind of looking down at him, and you just pull both daggers out at the same time, and just kind of stand there awkwardly.
Okay.
Okay. This guy is gonna electrify his weapon and swing on Romulus. 21.
Hit.
Okay. After missing you like 17 times,
Mhm.
I finally get you with a haymaker.
Mm.
This is gonna be 10 bludgeoning.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's a D8 plus 4, and I've been doing like 5 damage over and over again with that one. And then the lightning again is 4d8. 15. 15 lightning damage. But that is his turn. He's actually going to shift over 5 feet, and that's it. And now it is Theron's turn. It's been a long time since you had a turn.
Yeah, it has.
And you've noticed that 2 more of these guys on your side have just fallen asleep.
So am I prone?
Yes.
I must have walked away when somebody healed me.
Yeah, Grimgar gave you 15.
Okay. I thought I heard I got healed, but I didn't hear how much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used that channel divinity.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I can shoot through the sound, but I can't have thunder, whatever it's called.
But yeah, basically sound doesn't work in that sphere.
Option.
Is there any...
God bless America.
You said a couple of these guys next to me are asleep, right?
Kill him.
Yeah, the 4 closest to you are asleep.
Just kidding.
That dude ended his turn inside the sphere. Okay.
I want to say, hey, wake up, and I want to pull out some cheese. I want to rip it up and make it rain on.
What's
Okay.
with this cheese, man?
And I want to say,
Hold out
whoever
on that
kills
cheese.
that bard or the
Yeah,
queen will get all the cheese they can handle.
Hey, man.
Okay.
Cheese.
This is
Um,
medieval times, man.
make-
Only rich people have cheese.
Make a persuasion check.
8. Can I re-roll for my inspiration?
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Oh, that's worse.
Okay, an 8. So first I'm gonna roll to see if these guys wake up. So I'm gonna roll for the 4 of them. All right. Only this one wakes up, and then I'm gonna roll to see if 8 is enough to convince either of them. Okay, you'll find out when their turn comes up.
Okay.
You gonna use your movement at all?
No, I won't.
Okay, Grimgar, your turn. You have the feeling that staying in this cloud is a bad idea. The wind, you feel like the wind is gonna damage you.
Hi, then I will move out of the cloud. I want to evaluate how hurt everyone looks in the meantime. They all look like they
Make a
could use
perception check.
a nice heal. I rolled 19 plus 4, so 23.
Okay, that's a really good roll. Let me see here.
So I'm wondering because I have my mass healing word available, so which will heal like 10 to 13 or whatever, something like that. Everyone I can see.
So Theron doesn't start with many hit points, but he's below half.
Yeah.
Romulus is at about 15%. Maxon's at about half. Erkin is almost down. Dundas is at about 20%.
Okay, then
Mm-hmm.
I want to use that if I can hit everyone I can see. Urkin's still down below, right? Where's Urk?
Erkin is down below.
Yeah. Can I see everybody in a place I can say something?
Because of the location of the silence spell and the locations of Dundas and Theron, you have to pick one. You cannot get them both. You can get Maxon. You can actually get Talia.
All right,
Because she's
I'll
poking out.
include her.
You
Sure,
can
I'll
get
include
Maxon,
her.
Talia, Romulus, and then either Dundas or Theron. You cannot get both of them in that spell.
I will do Theron because I feel like he's more hurt somehow.
Okay, so you would so before leaving the cloud, you would cast that, so you can see Theron.
And I can talk because I got to be able to say it.
Yeah.
Okay. I rolled a 3, so that's 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 healing to everybody.
Okay, so Maxon, Romulus, Theron, 12 each. Talia actually was not at max, so she will take that.
Okay, and then I will move towards the W guy.
Alright, let me see where you started here.
Wait, so you said I got that too, or no?
No.
You did not.
Okay, did not think so. Okay, just making
Alright,
sure.
so you moved. Well, you stayed here, cast it. And then went 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
So I can't see him.
No, because he's really trying to edge closer to the middle, but I'm trying to keep him on a square.
Okay. Can I?
Well,
So that was a
hold
bonus.
on. It's curved. What are you trying to do?
If I use Toll the Dead, I just need vocal, somatic.
And it's a saving throw?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good enough. Go ahead.
All right. Then I use that wisdom saving throw for him.
Roll a 2.
All right. He hasn't taken damage, right?
What's the rule? What's it say?
If he's missing any of his hit points,
He
I get
is.
to. Okay, then I get to roll.
You hurt him earlier. Actually, you got hit by the fireball too.
Oh, okay.
But he didn't start this fight at max hit points. You hurt him when you fought before, and it's only been like 2 or 3 hours.
Okay. All right. So I get to roll a d12 then. So 5 and a 7. So 12 damage to him.
12 damage. All right. He's pretty hurt.
All right. That's all I've got.
Somebody's playing mad guitar.
Yeah.
I'm just jamming, waiting for my turn.
All right, man. I really need a drink. Yeah.
Dude, go get
give
one.
me a
I'll
second to
give
get a
you
drink.
10 seconds. Yo, I could tell he was thirsty.
1, 2,
If he's not back, we all log out.
3, 4, 5,
90-second rule.
7.
All right, I found a soda I must have left out yesterday. It had half.
Damn, that was quick as shit.
Well,
Seconds.
it was opened yesterday, and it's only half full, and it's kind of flat, but it's good enough.
There you go. Hey,
Better than wasting it, I
tasty.
guess. So we're at the top of the initiative. It is Erkin's turn. Erkin, you are not
Silent.
close.
Actually, no.
What do you want to do?
Where is it? Forgot.
I want to gather my wits.
Uh-huh. You pick them up all off the ground.
We're all upstairs.
What just happened? Then let's
Oh man.
run. Where are the other stairs? You're way up there.
Dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun.
But I've been doing it the up is on these sides. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So the lighter side you'd think would be the top, and the darker would be the bottom, right?
Hmm.
So this is the bottom
Well,
on the out. The darker side's on the outside, and
Yeah,
these
they don't really make
stairs
sense on
have
this
the
map.
darker sides on the inside.
yeah.
So that doesn't. It's not. It should be the same wherever it is.
See what you're
Right.
saying.
The
But anyway, so
shadow
I've been doing the bottom of the stairs are on the outsides.
outside. Is
There, go
where the
back up.
arrows are.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
the outsides.
That's what I've been doing. Yeah.
Gotcha.
10,
So
15, 20, 30. So 30 puts you.
gotcha. I see now.
30 puts you there. Oh, there. On the stairs.
Keep going to get in range of the blue guy with a bow, perhaps.
So 35, 40, 45.
And I guess bonus action Hunter's Mark on him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to shoot him with a longbow.
Okay. Just got 3 people with bows out chilling over here.
Hunter's Mark. I got a 20.
Okay, it's a hit.
7 plus 4 plus 6.
7, 17. Okay. Okay.
Twice both.
He's wounded.
Actually, okay, I'm gonna shoot him again.
Okay.
I got a 9.
Okay, miss.
Okay.
Alright, Maxon.
Alright, I wanna aim at the blue guy. I'll just do a normal shot. Whatever, D20. There it is. 8 plus 10.
Hit.
So that's the D10. 2, 4, 5, 9. Or no, 11.
11. Okay. Still alive?
No, no.
Nah, nah.
And
Na
then
na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Mm.
I want to do that one. It's not precision. What happened?
What are you doing?
Which skill did I have that made it so
Sharpshooter?
it's missing? Oh, it's because I'm using traits. That's what I was doing.
Yeah, it's not an action. It's one of your traits.
There it is, and I still have 1 left. Sweet.
No, 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 no. Sharpshooter you
Oh,
can
that's my
use.
swift.
Yeah, you can use as often as you want. Every
That's
attack
right.
if you wanted. It's just
Alright.
a -5 penalty to the attack roll.
Good. 19 plus 10.
-5, right?
Yeah, plus 10 minus 5.
Okay, so 24 hit.
That's a add a plus 10 to the attack.
Uh-huh.
5, 3, 10. Do I get that 5 also?
No, you get the 10 also, not the 5.
Okay.
Or I don't know what 5 you're talking about. You get your dice plus 5 plus 10.
Yep, that's what I meant.
Okay.
So
You ever play Smash Brothers?
I do play Smash Brothers.
Okay, you know the home run bat?
the
The home run bat when you ping
does the
when you hit
does
something, the sound effect?
Yeah.
Yeah, so when your arrow hits him, it like makes that sound, and then his armor just shatters into pieces, and he dissipates.
That's an awesome sound.
Nice.
That's an awesome classic sound.
Hmm.
Classic.
In the soundless cone.
That was your.
Silence.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
If
true.
only anybody
Made
heard
more
it.
I'm thinking of the 64.
All right. If only anybody heard it. Do you have anything else, or is that your turn?
That is my turn. I attacked twice, so I would actually move me out. Can I get out of this silent circle?
Yeah.
Like
And where do you want to move?
towards Grim.
20, 30. You're kind of out of it.
I can hear out of
You can
one
stick,
ear
you
and
can
not
stick,
the other.
yeah, right. You can hear out of one ear. All right. This dude that keeps popping up, I'm not going to bother putting him on the board again. He appears right here next to Dundas. He swings on him for a 24. And he does bludgeoning damage of... 9 bludgeoning.
Oh boy.
Which I believe puts you at 1 hit point.
Yep.
Second one's a 25. You're down.
Down.
Alright, and he disappears again. So, you guys don't really understand what happened, but all of a sudden Dundas just falls over.
Why?
And then...
Poor Dundas.
Why? I don't know why, but why?
I want to roll and see if I
Oh
understand.
my god!
Uh-huh.
Alright, let me go down real quick. Boom, boom.
11.
You don't.
You have no clue.
Dundas, I'd let you roll, but you're unconscious.
Guys, I think I saw him in the second
I think
story,
I
125.
know exactly...
Yeah, 125.
Yeah.
Blue house.
Alright. Uh-huh. Okay. The bard says, what kind of military man are you, taking orders from wizards and other lowlives? And he's cast vicious mockery on you. You must make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Bastard. 4, but I get +7. So 11.
Wow, +7. You still failed. You take a D4 of psychic damage.
You're rolling either really shitty or really good
Hurt
today.
it hurt your feelings. You took 2 psychic damage. And you have
2 psychic.
disadvantage on the next attack roll you make before the end of your next turn. Before the end of your...
Okay.
It must succeed before the end of its next turn, meaning your next turn.
Okay.
Goddamn pronouns. Okay. After he says that, he uses his movement to climb up on this so that he's next to the horn. Alright.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's now Talia's turn. I really gotta just put this shape at the fucking bottom because I keep selecting it when I don't want to. Alright. It's Talia's turn. And she doesn't really understand the whole silence thing. but she sees the bard climb up, so she steps forward. Let's see here. If you can't do that, that is vocal. So she has a bonus action feature called Slayer's Prey, which allows her to designate a creature she can see that's within 60 feet. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Say he's up, so she'll have to move forward a little bit more. This is not Hunter's Mark, but the first time each turn that she hits him, she's going to do an extra d6. And does she have extra attack or not? What level did you guys get extra attack at, Jack?
Really? You're asking me to recall something?
Rob, anybody? 3?
Extra attack?
Yeah. Where they can attack, where fighters and paladins and rangers can attack more than once.
Say, it's my extra attack.
5th.
Okay, so she does not have that. She is
Level
a
5.
level 4 ranger.
Mm.
So she shoots her bow. Roll a 14. And her modifier is +8. 22. That's going to be a hit. So she's going to do a d8 plus a d6. 8 plus her modifier of 4. That's 12 damage to him. He is still alive. And she already used her bonus action, so that is her turn. Uh, 10, 20, 30. Okay, I understand. Alright, so she is going to... Oh shit, I forgot what that does. Attacking unconscious creatures is kind of a pain. She is going to attack Dundas. I just have to look up what this thing does. None of you can see, so... Yeah, it doesn't help me any. Okay, she's casting Ray of Frost on you. Because it's a ranged attack and you're prone, it would be disadvantage, but because you're unconscious, it would be advantage, so it's canceled out. So it's just a straight attack roll. That's why this is so complicated. It's like, the rules say if a creature's unconscious, you have advantage, but if they're prone, you have disadvantage. And it's like, well, if you're unconscious, you're probably prone, right? The point is that if you're in melee with them, then melee is advantage and range is disadvantage on prone. So that's where the real difference comes in. But anyway, it cancels out. She only rolled a 5. So I think that's an 11, so she missed you.
Miss, yeah.
Okay.
Unless I passed out and sat down in a chair all of a sudden.
Right.
Oh, fuck.
You're
I
actually...
just
you're actually laying face down. When you got knocked unconscious, it was like from Family Guy when Peter Griffin gets knocked out and he just falls flat forward really hard. That's what happened
Arms,
to you.
legs all twisted.
Right. Okay, so she misses you. You're not moving. Jesus, that's a terrible shot. Romulus, it's your turn. You would have seen, though you couldn't have heard. Well, where are you looking? Yeah, you're looking at Dundas. You would have seen but not heard. Why don't you roll? Roll for it. I shouldn't just decide. Oh shit, you ended.
What?
Well, I blew that.
Huh?
Huh?
A roll of 1.
Okay, never mind then. Okay. So it's your turn now. So you know that Dundas is unconscious. You don't know that he's under attack.
Yeah, so I would run towards Dundas.
You do
Right.
see the bard going for the horn.
Wait, who's the bard? The
Wind-
W?
Yeah, Wind Harrow.
Okay, Wind Harrow. Okay. Shit.
Talia stuck him with one arrow already.
Shit. I would go for Dundas.
Okay.
Whoa. Oh.
Okay, 20 feet to him.
All right, what's this guy doing right now?
He's laying down.
He is.
You can't tell if he's asleep or if he's just laying there.
Do I see the queen from where I am?
Yes.
I would. I would. I'm gonna get Dundas up.
Better put on your booty shorts.
Cure. Jesus Christ.
How is that so quick?
What you gonna do, Jack?
What were you gonna do?
Cure wounds.
You can't. It's a
Cool.
vocal.
Ah,
It's a vocal.
nice try though.
Oh, hold on. I never rolled his Constitution save. He got shot with an arrow. He failed it.
Ooh,
I rolled really bad. Silent spell is gone.
that helps.
Oh, sweet.
So yeah, you can cast it.
Sweet.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 6. He needed a 10.
Well, I mean, it was
So I'm doing it at level 2.
Okay.
So I get.
It doesn't matter.
it's
You don't have to
2d8s.
roll. His familiar is within 100 feet, so it's max
Oh.
roll.
so I get
Okay.
the
So
whole
2
shebang.
d8s plus 2. It's not plus 2 twice, right? It's just 2 once, right?
Correct.
16, 17, 18.
So 18.
The fuck is wrong with my browser? I gotta shut this down real quick.
And then how much movement do I have?
18.
5,
Did-
10, 15, 20. You have 10 left.
Did Dundas get his get the max heal because
Yes.
of person?
Yes.
I-
yeah.
I want to move right next to the queen.
Were you not paying attention for a second there or something?
Yeah, I didn't hear it
Okay.
somehow.
I told him not to bother rolling, etc. It's okay. I'm glad you're trying to remind people. It's just funny.
yeah, that
'cause
was awesome.
I spent like 20 seconds.
I
explaining it.
figured you
There are
probably said it,
some,
and then I was like,
right?
I wasn't paying attention for that.
It was
And like-
basically
spells where I can't do that.
it was basically Jack, don't bother rolling because his familiar Percy is within 100 feet of him, and therefore he gets the maximum roll. So you don't have to roll. It's going to be the total dice plus 2, And
I
then
was like,
Nate,
all right,
and Nate,
sweet,
okay, 18, sweet. And then Ryan goes, now does he have to roll?
It was perfect.
Now,
That was
wait a
funny.
second. Let me go over
Oh
that
wait,
again.
here's familiar.
Does he get the max health?
It says right
no,
here
thank
on
you,
the
man.
statue.
I do appreciate the
No,
reminder.
I was just being stupid.
So you got 10 feet left.
So I want to move
Oh, I forgot I
right
had.
in front of the queen.
I mean, you can move here.
I can't move diagonally.
Well, this guy's in your way.
I would step over him down.
You can't move through a hostile creature's space.
Do you really think I consider him hostile?
You can't. All right.
Okay.
You can move here though to block her.
Okay. I'll accept that. I'll allow it.
Oh my goodness. Sorry.
All right.
So that's
This guy stands up, and he does an elbow drop onto Dundas.
what?
You're still
Wow.
prone, so he has advantage on the elbow drop. But he's still drugged, so he has disadvantage on the elbow drop. So it's just a complete roll, and I'll tell you, if he misses, he's going down the stairs.
Come on, man.
I rolled a 10 plus. It's going to be whatever his strength is, because he's just trying to punch you.
Can't be high.
It's a plus 0. So he got a 10. So he missed.
Yes.
He only had
Bye.
1 hit point left. So when he falls down the stairs, he just lands on his head. He's
That's
dead.
awesome.
Poor girl.
Alright.
Bye bye.
Like, he stands up and does the elbow drop, and Dundas, like, covers his head. And then he hears,
I don't even like move because I'm still on the ground. I just
Oh.
kind of like put my hand over my face.
Actually, I'm gonna go back to Jack quick. So if you end your turn in this sphere, you will have to make a strength saving throw or take damage.
All right, I'll take the stairs. The saving throw, obviously.
Okay.
25.
All right, you're fine.
Actually,
All right.
27.
All right, I'll take the stairs. What? All right, Dundas. So keep that in mind on your turn.
What's that?
That that if you end your turn in this sphere,
Mm-hmm.
you will have to make a strength saving throw, and if you fail, you'll take damage.
Right. Okay.
And it's a half. It's not a half, so it's
I
either you
will
take
try
the
to
damage or you
forget
don't.
that.
So
Okay,
far,
gotcha.
everybody else that's ended their turn in there has not. Talia passed. The other guy passed, and the guy that just died didn't end his turn inside it ever. So
All right.
what are you doing?
Oh man.
That's a great question.
Learning.
I guess I'll just shoot this wizard or what is that again? What's that? The name?
Queen.
Queen. There we go.
Queen.
The wizard. I'm gonna shoot the queen with a Glock.
Okay.
Get it. So my first roll, first attack, Eldritch is gonna be 23,
That's a hit.
and damage coming up. Yeah, I lost my this. D10 plus 4 is 10. Or wait. Yeah,
10 damage.
10 damage in the first one.
Okay.
Sorry, all my shit got covered up. Just trying to make sure I'm doing it right. And then my next attack roll is 11 plus 9, 20. Not natural.
Okay. Hit.
And Plus 4, 8 damage.
Okay.
8 damage. And now I want to. Man, 18. I'm gonna go down like 15 feet. Yeah, right there. Looks good. And I gotta do some type of save, like you just said.
Strength save. Yep.
Strength save, which is gonna be. Where's my die? 14. 15.
Pass. You don't take any
Whew.
damage.
And that's it. That's my turn.
Damn you.
Your turn.
Darren.
I the guys here. Can I go by them?
Highland.
If I go by the wall there,
These three are asleep, so yes.
but only those three.
These two are awake.
Are they appreciative of
and
my cheese?
They're eating it. These two are eating it, but they didn't get up after you yelled at them.
Okay.
It's possible they'd take an opportunity attack if you run by. You don't know.
Okay, then I will not. I will go on the other side of the curtain there, whatever that's
Okay.
called, arches.
Arcades.
I will move as far as I can to the west.
Okay. To here.
Can I see Mr. Bard over
Yep.
there?
Wind Harrow. Yep.
I'll use Magic Missile level 1.
Okay.
Roll a 4. 15
All right.
damage.
Yep. So the first one blasts into him, and he starts to lose his footing, but he catches himself. And then the second one hits him and just rips off his hand. And
Right.
he grabs his wrist and screams in pain. And the third one hits him in the throat. And he reaches for his throat and slips on his own blood and falls off and just.
Wow, gruesome death.
Interesting.
He is dead. Grimgar.
There, got him.
I guess since that guy's dead, I don't recall if I saw, knowing that the queen escaped that direction. So I'm going to continue around to the back of the dais,
Yep, you
and
don't
I
see
see
her.
she's gone. What was that?
You don't see her.
Okay, and then I'll run that direction as far as I can from there.
You still have your action left.
Yeah, I'll keep going. I'll use my action for movement. And then when I see her, I'll run towards her, but I don't want to end up right next to her. I'm just going to run past these guys.
They didn't do anything as you ran by.
And that's where it will end.
All right, that's the end of that initiative round. Do we want to do another round? What do we think?
I gotta go.
You gotta go.
Sure.
Is that what you said? Rob?
I mean, if everyone else is doing it, then yeah, I'll stay.
I should probably go.
Okay. Yeah, we can pick it up. I'm not sure if it's only going to be one more round anyway.